gotta believe.
Hello folks, how's everybody doing out there today? She's happy times again in Riderville. Yes sirree, 2-0. All the Roughriders, go, 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 go! Oh yeah. And oh man, what a game again. What a game, what a game. I guess we'll start off by thanking Mr. White from the Owlton Tiger Cats. Right off the bat, the start of the game, on their first drive, Bo hit him and he was wide open, right in his mitts, and he dropped it for the touchdown. And of course at the end, they had about 39 seconds left to go down and maybe score a field goal to win the game. And Bo throws it over to White again. Bit of a bad throw, was low, but he got it and then he kicked it up into the air, and the rest is history. She's an interception. And the miracle play to win the game here. Unreal. It's White out there. It's Bo, he throws it a bit low here, and it pops up to Revis. That White, he held out, I think, he was holding out for 300 grand. So much for holding out for 300 grand. Here it comes. Bit of a low throw. Boom, pops it up. And game over. And then Lather, which kicks some really good field goals. I was a little worried about him, but he seems to be back on track now, which is just perfect. He made the money shot again, and Roughriders at 2-0. There's a lot to be improved on though. I'm not getting my ticket for the Grey Cup just yet. A long way to go, but it's a good start, 2-0, and Hamilton comes into our home stadium, so hopefully we can hand them another loss. You know, gotta hand it to Bo. He actually didn't look too bad. That's the best I've seen him for many a year. Actually the last 2 games, and it's the best I've seen him. He didn't have to rush anywhere this game. The last game he actually made some rushing yards against Calgary. But today he managed to get away where we couldn't manage to get away very good. That's for sure. 4 sacks on Harris. And Harris, he's got to learn to move around a bit like Bo there. Man, sometimes he's got to help his lineman out. Like, my God, it's like his feet are stapled to the AstroTurf. You know, he's got to move around a bit. Like, yeah, Reed had a hard time keeping him away from him. Even like a couple times, Hardrick, he still had the guy, and Harris is on the other side. He doesn't move. Like, that's got to stop. He's got to move around a bit. And I like the idea of what they were doing with AJ. They were doing like I said they should do, is fake to him more. Play action to him and throw it downfield. Worked several times this game. Like, his rushing was non-existent again. They used him a bit on the passing situations out in the flats, and a relief guy, which is all good, but one thing he is doing good though is pass protection. Like, he's picking up that other guy coming in, and nothing matter with that at all. But the defensive backs, man, that Sales, he struggled big time. Like, on the one play especially, which is hard to gauge on those plays though, because you don't know what the call was. they'll know and they'll have to correct it. Like, yeah, he was left in the dust, but it's hard to tell. Fields was out there and Revis was out there, and where the hell's Lacombo, the safety? Like, Lacombo, you know, I don't know. Like I said, it's hard to tell on those plays, but there was some where Sales was one-on-one and looking into the backfield, getting caught up. Yeah, similar to we had one of those last year called Marshall, but that's his first game, so maybe they can correct those situations. I gotta stop again, the damn trains here. Yeah, they had a lot of breakdowns in the secondary. The other long bomb with that flea flicker play, I don't think that was Sales. That was Deontay Williams was the closest guy to that guy. He was playing the opposite side, and it was all seemed to always be on the right hand side. Bo would get it, but like I said, they have to correct that situation up big time. And I suppose the other monkey on the Riders' back is stupid penalties again. Those misconduct penalties. Like Albright got one, Brown got one. I don't know who else. We had 115 yards penalties though. And of course these stupid kickoff holding penalties. Like Jesus Murphy. Yeah, unreal. And then one penalty that almost cost us the game, really. If you look back at it, I'll show it here. I'll try to dig it up. Where Picton, my God, ref calls him for interference or illegal block, and he did have his hands on his back. By the rule of the law, it was a penalty. But my God, it didn't. They would have never touched. I think it was AJ Ouellette had the ball. They'd have never touched him anyway. You know, like calls like that just piss me off. Okay, here's that play I was talking about. There's Picton there. He's the one that gets the penalty. They swing it out to AJ here, and they call this a penalty. He doesn't even really touch him. Just gets in his way. Extended his hands, but not really. Doesn't even touch him. Here's AJ. They're swinging the ball out to him. And then Picton here, watch this. This is the one that they call the penalty. Hasn't even touched him. Didn't even push him. You'll see on the next replay that he doesn't even really get his hands on him. Here's a different angle at this play here. Like I suppose legally it looks like a pass interference. I mean, illegal block, but to me, come on, folks. Look at here. He hasn't touched him. Nothing, got his hand on him, just on his shoulder. Didn't push on him at all. You could see from the other side of it. And the guy would have never got the ball anyway. Got the guy anyway. Guess Picton shouldn't have extended his arms out there. And gave the ref no choice. And of course that helmet one, they got to change the rule on that helmet thing. I'll come back to you again. The damn train's going here again. Okay, where was I now? The train noise is slowed down here a bit. Man, she's just like a jungle in here now. Man, the growth this year is 5 times more than the last 5 years. Crazy. Rain that makes things grow. We just need some heat now. Anyway, where was I? Oh, that helmet thing. You know, CFL, I think they gotta do some adjusting to that rule. What the hell was Reva supposed to do? You know, I haven't seen that happen before. Several times to running backs. The guy running the ball, and he loses his helmet. He keeps going. I don't recall being a penalty called or the ball being they've got to do something with that rule, because he was just, what's he supposed to do? You lay down and roll over like crazy. Actually, the guy hit him and he didn't have the ball high. Like I said, there's a lot of things that they can improve on, especially those big long plays. They had a few there. They're just rushing 3 and made 38 yards in the pass. No pressure on the quarterback, and if they do get pressure on him, they just pushed him out, and Bo managed to weasel out and throw the ball downfield. And that's, you know, like, you got to get the odd coverage sack where he's got nowhere to go. That only happened a couple times. The rest of the time, they had good opportunities to make completions. But I guess the funniest thing about that game was, you know, I really wasn't even that concerned in the fourth quarter being down 17. I was pretty relaxed, and okay, yeah, I was pretty relaxed. Didn't seem, I wasn't even in a panic for some reason. I said, we can do this, we can do this, you know. And we take her downfield, and then and we get close when they blow a toss there, and we have to kick the field goal. As soon as I said third and long, kick the field goal, we got plenty of time. There was still 3:41 on the clock. I said, we'll just stop them on defense and take her down and tie her up. And lo and behold, we did it. Oh, Rod's injured. Did you come up lame, Rod? He was grazing over there, eating grass again. Oh no, Rod's pulled up lame. Rod, you okay, buddy? Oh yeah. Testing him over here. The trainer's onto Ryder's foot here.
Let's go back this short way.
Come on, let's go this way, Rod. Can't go too far today. You got, oh, he's not limping too bad. Rita? Let's go this way, Rod. But the defense, they come up big again, really. Nothing matters, just that the backfield and a bit of lack of rush. But that all compensates in. If you can't get the rush, you got to make sure you stop the running game, and they did. Like, they held the Butler to 27 yards, which is damn good, because when Hamilton played Calgary, Butler made 117 yards, and that usually equates to a victory. And the Riders stopped Butler pretty good. Didn't even use them in the pass game like we did Olette. And I laughed about another one. We won the turnover battle. Won a turnover, and it turns into the victory. Now you gotta like that, folks. Gotta like that. Oh, on Roughriders. So happy I'm being 2-0. What a good start to the season. But there's a few other bad negative things happened there. We lost Baines there. I hope he's not too dinged up. He didn't look too bad on the sideline, but you don't know if he can go full bore. And it's a good thing we got lots of nice backups sitting in reserve that we can bring in there. And then also our old lineman Blake, the old timer, he went down and he was on crutches, so that's never good. Age takes longer to heal, that's for sure. And Swever come in and he didn't do too bad a job. Like I said, during training camp, or even the preseason video there, I said we're very lucky that we got very good Canadian content that we can fill in there. Like now, I'm not sure who they'll probably bring in. Fry, I would think, for the backup lineman, because I can't see Blake coming back if he was on crutches. Never, like I say, a good thing, that's for sure. But all in all, you know, you can't complain too much. Sad that we had those injuries, and who knows how many more. Like, we got those backups, but it's sad to lose a guy so early. You know, same old thing, you lose these guys early and got to dip into your pool way too early in the season. But if they can straighten out their DBs out back there and get Sales playing like I expected him to play, I was excited they got him. But like some people said, maybe that's why he got cut. You know, they saw the writing on the wall, and we got other guys we can use in there, so I'm not worried about a replacement. They did bring in a lot of DBs and kept a few, so some of them must have some talent, and use them if worse comes to worse. But they got to get their act together. Sales even missed a couple of easy tackles. He didn't have a good game, that's for sure. But all in all, on Roughriders, on Roughriders. Go, go, go. Bleed green here, and I'll come back to you. I'll bring a few maybe do a highlight reel of what I saw in this game here. I haven't watched it a second time yet. Usually I watch them 2-3 times, especially the linemen, see what's happening up there. But anyway, till next time, go Riders, go. We're 2-0, baby. We're 2-0.